Hello, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Ruth and today I am doing Pango. Pango is, it was created by Dana, aka Eyeshadow Junkie at Heart, and she is doing it in collaboration with Jessica Lee, and I am doing it in collaboration with the wonderful Kim from Teacher Loves Beauty. I absolutely adore her. She's just awesome. If for some reason you're not subscribed to her channel, why on earth not? She's does an amount of projects, probably more than me if I think about it now. I was counting the other day because Andrea said from Pretty as a Peacock that she's doing 20 projects this year. I am doing a measly 19. And I have a feeling Kim could be up in the 20s as well. So yeah, definitely, please go check her out because she's a hoot and a holler. I just adore her, and she's just a gorgeous human as well. Just a really lovely person. So yeah, I'm doing this with her. And basically the premise of it is you set up like a bingo board of, you know, what's that, 5 by 5, 25 shadows, and you randomly select a role, or you randomly select a row even, and you play that row until you hit pan or a number usage on the shadows in that row. And we had originally said pan. I have a feeling we're looking at 20 uses because at the rate we're both going, this could be going until 2032. Because we're both just like, we've so many projects and so many eyeshadows in projects. It's slow going, I'm not gonna lie, but look, it's a bit of fun as well. And we do these collabs every second month, and we ask, we usually do it get ready with me style, and then I put up in the community tab this time if anybody had any questions for us that we could answer while we're doing them. So if you have any questions for us for the next time, by all means leave them in the comments below and we can do them for the next update. But yeah, it's just a bit of fun, and I really enjoy it. So yeah, so my numbers are for the, show you my row first. Now I've taken the row out of the big palette because I found, because it was in a big palette, I wasn't getting as much use out of them. So I've taken them out and put them into a little Z palette. So these are my shadows here. I'm covering these ones down here because they're in another project and there is a bit of a spoiler in them. So these are them there. This shade in the middle, or this cream shade, was kind of in the middle of the row. And I've used that actually 21 times now. So I've hit my 20 usage goal on that. And it doesn't even look like I've used it. Barely has a dent in it. I think that is a Zoeva eyeshadow. Zoeva. Next up are the pink and the purple. So the pink here I have only 4 uses on. And the purple I have 9 uses, which makes sense because I'm doing a lot of purple looks at the moment. And then these two here, the matte one I only have 4 uses on, and the shimmer one I have 7 uses on. So we're still a long way from either pan or usage goals on the row. So what? It's all good. I'm going to do a purple look today because it is the month of purple, because it is Misty's birthday and she's doing all purple looks for the month of April. So I want to get a few purple looks in for her just as an homage to her. So I have this in my Panner's Pan for Misty, and I have this in my Pan Those eyeshadows. So I'm going to incorporate those two into this look today, and also then the 3 up top. So the cream, the purple and the pink. That is the plan, at least. Who knows? I have my brushes and I have my e.l.f. putty primer already on. I actually kind of mushed this up a bit because it had got very dry, so I got my little spatula and really mushed it around, and it's lovely and soft now again, which is phenomenal. I'm delighted because I love it. And I just have a regular water bottle. I don't use the all-nighter setting spray because it has alcohol in it and they say it can dry out your eyelids, so I avoid that. And I don't use my other one either because it is scented and my eyes are already quite irritable, as we all know. So I just use plain water. I put in a little spray bottle that I have, and that's what I use if I want to intensify some eyeshadows. So let us get in. Have I done all the necessary? Dana, Jessica, myself, Kim. Yeah, I think we're good. I don't think Dana or Jessica have. I think Jessica has one pan so far. I think. I don't know. I need to check them both out. But yeah, it's a bit of fun. I love it. So questions, and I'm just going to start putting on eyeshadows. So the first question is from Nikki Pearson, and she has a channel here as well. Nikki does a lot of project planning content, and she also does fantastic booktube content is the word I was after there. And I love Nikki, she's gorgeous. And Nikki has asked if I could only own one eyeshadow palette, or if I could create my own, what colours would I want in it? And I think first off I want to discuss if I could create my own. And it's not even if I could create my own, but it's that if somebody could create it. Basically, I would love, it's not going to happen because the company is gone, but Tati Beauty, I loved her neutral palette. I say loved, I still have it, it's not like it's gone anywhere. And I would have loved, like, I loved the monochromatic rose, and I would have loved something with grungy greens and purples and, you know, like a muted rainbow palette maybe, or something like that. I just think it would have been phenomenal with all her different formulas, except for that sequin formula. I wasn't a mad fan of that, I have to be honest. I didn't see the point of it. So maybe, like, she has a shimmer shade, but maybe an ultra metallic shade would have been excellent in that palette. But yeah, if I had one formula and one format, because I love the format. Although having said that, then Blend Bunny is kind of going that route, which I appreciate. So this is a palette that I would choose as a favourite palette at the moment anyway, certainly. I haven't used it all yet, but so far so good. So you have like a green row, a mauve row. I need help. I'm no good with a palette where colours are all over the place, and I have to try and work it out myself. I'm not an artist. I don't know colour theory, even though I've looked at it many times, still don't get it. So it wouldn't be, I like that. I like to have the rose. But then the palette that I would say that I love the most at the moment, and if I could only keep one, would be this one, because I mean, it covers all bases. It's colourful, it's muted, it's grungy, it's bright, it's, you know, it's everything. My only thing with this is the shimmer formula is fine. It's workable, it's usable, but I would prefer the Blend Bunny shimmer formula, because that is just glorious. Or the Glamlight one. Glamlight shimmer formula, again, just really beautiful quality. So yeah, that would be, those are my picks of eyeshadow palettes at the moment. If I could only keep one, it'd be the Be Perfect Carnival, because I feel like it covers all. And if I could choose one to make, it would be one in collaboration with Tati Beauty, and it would be, you know, those rows, take out the sequin, put in an ultra metallic, and just have like grungy greens and purples and mauve, you know, just, you know. So yeah, thank you, Nikki. So next up, let me get some colours on the eye first. Let me go for my transition. I think for my transition now we're going to go into the Libra shade from Huda, I don't know. And get that going in the crease. I like this Huda palette, I do. But what I'm noticing with a lot of her palettes is they seem to be quite one-dimensional, in that they all the looks nearly tend to come out having some sort of a pinky, mauvey, that kind of tone leaning. And it's hard not to create a look like that. This shade is coming out much more vibrant on the eye than it does in the pan. In the pan, I think it looks quite muted. But on the eye, it's coming out quite pink. And even when it goes on the brush itself, it looks like it's a quite pinky purple, you know, magenta nearly. It's lovely. I like it. And it blends so easily. I've seen so many people with this palette now. You know, ones that I wanted it in the past maybe and didn't pick it up because they're full price. I find, I don't know about any of you, I find Huda's palettes to be on the extortionate side when it comes to prices. I got this half off, and that was, I would have paid between 40 to 50 maybe max for this palette, but I prefer it on the 40 side if I'm being honest. But I don't think they're worth the 60 plus that she charges full work. Definitely I would advise waiting because her palettes always go on offer somewhere, especially the holiday collections. Although I've seen people with these in recent months, and I don't know whether they've been on sale someplace or whether they're getting them at like TK Maxx and that. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, it is a very pretty. Oh. No, okay, I thought I stuck it into something. She's very pretty. Okay, so next question is from Caroline Nicole 89, and Caroline, I'll have her link below. She is on Instagram as well, and she's just beautiful. Oh my god, I love Caroline's looks. They are so beautiful. I wish somebody could teach me how to take pictures for Instagram. I struggle with that so much. I'll take pictures of looks and I go, I can't post that looks horrendous. And yet, do you know, when I'm on camera that it doesn't look that bad. I don't know, somebody teach me your ways, young'uns. All the young'uns that know how to do these things, teach me your ways. So how long does it take you to do your makeup on days when you're not in a rush? And let's be honest, that's most days. I'm not exactly going anywhere. I like to take my time and go through all the, I enjoy it. I enjoy sitting down and taking my time and not rushing the process and just, you know, getting lost in it. So I would say anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half is how long it takes me to do my makeup. Because even you see with these videos here, I just keep going over the same thing over and over again. I keep blending, I keep adding, I keep blending, I keep adding. You know, and I really do take my time with it. I do try at the weekends because I wouldn't have as much time, because we're usually going places or doing things, whether it's down to my my mother and my mother-in-law at the weekend. We're usually up at the crack of dawn, kind of 6:30 time, and we're getting ready to go and hit the road, and I don't have much time then to do makeup. And I try to do like no makeup looks, but they always turn into makeup looks, and we always end up leaving later than we intended, because I just keep, oh, I'll just add a little bit of this, oh, I'll just add a little bit of that. But yeah, I'm not good at quick makeup, I have to say. I'm definitely not a one and done kind of shadow person. I wish I was. I wish I loved it. I've got some new ones to try out, courtesy of the wonderful Courtney, and I'm looking forward to playing with them. But I don't know, I love to play. I think that's the joy. I remember years ago watching Casey Holmes, and I remember her saying that she's either a full glam or no makeup kind of person, and I could never understand that, because I was like, oh god, I couldn't leave the house without makeup. Now back then I wasn't as diligent with my skincare, going back and forth between my pan eyeshadows and my other ones. My skincare wasn't as good, and I feel my skincare is much better now. And I've definitely started leaning into that. Kind of, I'm either putting on makeup or I'm not. Kind of, I'm leaning towards putting on like a glowy primer or something like that. Tinted lip balm, a bit of brown mascara and a bit of regular mascara, and that's kind of it. And just not going for the full makeup look anymore. It's not like me at all. I mean, I wouldn't even go up to the shop before here locally in the village. I wouldn't have went up to the shop without a bit of makeup on. And now I'm like, I'll head into town, like into the city with no makeup on, it wouldn't bother me. It's funny how things have changed. I wonder if it's a case of, as well, as you get older maybe, that you don't care as much. It doesn't, you know, you're like, you're not as worried about what people think of you. Is that possible? I don't know. How long does it take you to do your makeup? Are you, you know, do you have it down to a T and kind of half an hour, 15 minutes out the door, bang, done? I mean, I'm sure if I had a set routine, if I was back working or that, I would imagine I could have it done maybe in half an hour kind of job, and that would be nearly a full look, but because it would be the same kind of look every day nearly. I'm liking this. It's kind of fun. So yeah, I used, like I said, the purple and this. Should probably give you little swatches, just so you can see what I'm at. Be notion, isn't it? Ooh, like a real YouTuber. There's such pretty shades, all of them. I do enjoy these shadows, I have to say. So there we go. So the first two are from Huda and the other two are my kind of custom palette with my Pango shades. So that was from Carolyn. Thank you, Carolyn. And then the last one is from Michelle, which is McMizzle. Don't know if that's how you pronounce it, Michelle. And she has asked me, how the heck do you keep track of all the products you're panning and how do you manage to use them all? Yeah, how the heck indeed. I could not do this if I didn't have my stuff. What am I using now? So I have 2 notepads, right? And in each one, they have these little tags. And within each, so we have my Throwback 31 here. And then at the end of it, I'll have Fantasy. And then we go into it. So each kind of one has 2, one at the front and one at the back, if that makes sense. And the same goes for this one. It's completely full as well of projects. So I have my team project pan there. I have my color pan, Partners in Cream, etc. And then within them, I keep tally marks. So if you can see here, I have my Olaplex here. And I've how many uses over here, so I just put a little tab line, whatever you want to call it, for each time I use things, and I have then the different months, and I can have my weight and stuff in there. And then I also keep, I'm very I enjoy this. I actually enjoy having my notepads and writing it all down. I know a lot of people use, use your words, Ruth, use their computers and tablets and stuff like that. I don't have a laptop, so it's not something that I could have up here and kind of do with. I have a tablet, but I haven't a keyboard for it. It would just be too faffy, And I like to write things down. I'm a note taker. Even if I'm learning something new and it's all on the screen, I'll make notes. You know what I mean? that is me. That is how I learn. That's how I process. Then I have my diary, and at the start of a month I'll have, like, let me see now if I can find you a good one. Yeah, so we'll say March, the start of March, things of importance, and it's the intro to the Hellmouth project pan, so that I don't forget. But then I have my actual calendar, and I have each of the projects in their dates that they typically go up, or that I'm hoping to get it up on. And then I have my page of all the projects that I'm doing. And I'll have like recorded and posted. So I'll put an R if I have it recorded and a P if I have it posted. And what I usually do then is, so for example, week 2 is going to be Pan those eyeshadows, Pango, Partners in Cream, Team Project Pan and Fantasy. They're the ones that will be kind of going up that week. So the week before, I'll be using all the products from these projects, if that makes sense. And, you know, and so on and so forth. So I kind of every week I'll pull out products for the following week's projects, if that makes sense. And I will use them in looks, including, say I'm doing Fantasy today, pretend, right? Well, I will use the products from Fantasy, obviously, because I want them to be in the project. But then I'll also supplement in products from next week's project updates. I don't know if any of that makes sense, but that is how I do it. And I have here behind me These are my Alex drawers, and this top drawer here is just project panning products. And my palettes then usually stay out on top then, whatever ones are in projects at the moment. So that one is in the, you know, they're usually in there as well. And that's how I do it. And out on my top here then is the ones, the makeup that I'm putting on today and are going to be getting updates and things like that. I don't know if that makes sense or not, or if you think, sweet mother Jesus, Ruth, that is too much effort, but I enjoy it. And you know what? Isn't that all that really matters at the end of the day? That I get joy out of it. And I enjoy the process of it. I know in America you do like, you're a type A personality or a type B. I don't know what those are. But I'm sure I probably fall into one of those. I'm just using the pink in my inner corner for a bit of a fun little pop. I think that'll be pretty. So yeah. How do you keep track of your projects? Are you a person that keeps it all on a computer? Are you a notepad person? Are you, I think Erica Ashley, I think I was commenting on her videos, I think it was you, Erica, that says that they keep them all on a notepad as well. I was like, yeah, that's me. I am a notepad person. But yeah. How do we feel about this look, guys? I think it came out okay. Pinky purple. Goes lovely with a blue top. Why have I a blue top on today when I knew I was doing purples and pinks? I don't know, but here we are. And even blue earrings. Yeah. She is on the ball. I always get gunk in my corner of my eye no matter what I do. I wonder if it's because my eyes are always watery. Well, that's fun, I enjoyed that. Purdy. She purdy. The look, obviously. Let's not comment on me or my hair or the stage of me. But I didn't even use that many brushes. I only used 4. Who am I? I usually use about 35 brushes when I'm getting ready. But yeah, that is it. That is the look. I'm going to go now and I'm going to put on some mascara, some brows. Yeah, we need brows. And do another video. I'm going to do my empties video, which you'll probably see before this one. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. So what does that bring me up to then? Still not meeting any. Not even getting dips. But I'm glad since putting it into this. Oh, hi Laura. Since putting it into this little palette, I'm definitely using them more. When it was in the big palette, I'll hopefully have a picture of it up on the screen. When it was in the big palette, I just wasn't reaching for it organically because it was just so big and it was, yeah. And I wasn't using anything else in it. So yeah, and plus I took them all out anyway because I was trying to create a palette for the Zodiac Panner project pan. So yeah, it just made sense to put them in here. I hope nobody minds. I'm sure, no, nobody minds. That is it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video and that you liked this look. And hopefully I will chat to you in the next one. Take care. Bye. Slán.